Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2024 and another part, no, 23, sorry, and another part of our Williams career mode. Today we are taking on the Brazilian Grand Prix, which of course has a sprint race too. It looks like it's going to rain, possibly in the sprint, possibly in the race as well. That mixes things up. So let's see how we get on in qualifying here, as we look to wrap up the Drivers' Championship. Norris currently 37 points ahead of his teammate Esteban Ocon, but it was an intense ride last time out. Let's see how we get on here. Let's send them straight out there. We're going to zip through qualifying as quick as we can. We know that we're probably going to, at the very least, qualify in the top four. So Norris has gone quickest there with a 107.9. Ocon just a tenth and a bit behind that. Magnussen splits the two. And we might end up going back out there on scrubs if we need to. But it's looking like we don't have to here. Yeah, looks absolutely fine, actually. And I wouldn't have said that that was the cleanest lap we could have ever hoped for. But Mercedes certainly seem to have pulled it out a little bit recently. You know, they won in Mexico, were very, very competitive there. Kevin Magnussen's gone second here. I'm intrigued if Perez can improve, and Perez has improved. And look at that, second and third for Mercedes. Carlos Sainz, who has been out in qualifying session 1 multiple times this year, he's in 5th there, and it looks like Charles Leclerc has gone up there to 2nd, so it could be a bit more of a competitive weekend, this one, if we're not careful. We are going to switch them to the scrub tyres, try and save as many new tyres as possible, especially because it's a wet weekend. We might well be needing them.
Track should be green now.
Well, we need to be out there pretty quickly. So let's see how we get on here. Yep, up to the line he goes. 108 flat. 107.8 for Norris. It's not fabulous lap times. So I think we are going to need some new boots on the tyres. On the car, sorry. This time we'll send out Norris first and then Ocon. Let's actually follow Ocon round on this lap. Green first sector for Ocon here. Leclerc's the one that's split them at the moment. Expect Ocon to get an almighty slipstream here. Up to the line. No improvement there. I think they were just too close to each other. It's going to be that, I think. I don't think we'll have to send them out again. I think we're okay. Let's just see how they get on. Yeah, Magnussen up to 7th, so Sainz is out. And there it is. So, and it looks like Max Verstappen is out as well. That is a huge shock. He's out in 12th place. Sainz out as well. Bottas, De Vries and Schumacher joining. So both Ferraris are out, and the Red Bull of Max Verstappen there. That is huge. Should leave us pretty open, taking pole position here in qualifying 3. We are going to send them out on the scrubs. It does seem to garner better lap times if you prepared to take the risk. My guess is they just heat up a little bit quicker. This is very close between the two boys here. It's going to be Ocon up to the line first. He hits a 107.9. Norris over the line, and he's slightly slower. So for the first time this weekend, Ocon comes out quicker than his teammate. And yeah, I'm thinking, do we go for 2 flying laps without a cooldown? See what that does. Because Kevin Magnussen has taken a pole position here. Right. Norris heads out. Ocon heads out, and we've got 2 flying laps to come here. Keep an eye on Lando Norris through his first flying lap. Yep, orange first sector for him. Ocon slightly quicker. It's going to be the middle sector where it's won and lost, you feel. Norris coming through. Green that time for him. Orange for Ocon. But here comes Norris up to the line. No improvement, but he's going to keep going. And Ocon over the line. Slight improvement, but still 0.04 of a second off Kevin Magnussen here. Both orange in this first sector. I was hoping it wouldn't be so bad. Norris well off, 18.4. Ocon about matching. Yeah.
It's a checkered flag.
Well, looks like Kevin Magnussen is going to take pole position here. Not for the first time here in Brazil. It's going to be Norris up to the line, well off the pace. About a second, and yeah, that clearly didn't work for us, did it? So it's going to be Kevin Magnussen on pole position, 2nd and 4th for our boys. Not a great position to be in, but remember, it's just for the sprint race, and Kevin Magnussen actually has a penalty, so it's going to be Esteban Ocon who takes pole position. Okay, let's simulate that session. 1 and 2 in that one, and seem to have good race pace.
This weekend, it's something a little bit different, as the Grand Prix grid is decided by more racing in today's eagerly anticipated sprint. And after a season of sprints, this is the last one of the year. This circuit is certainly no stranger to overtakes, so I think we're in for a good one.
Points go to the top finishers in the sprint. And with no mandatory pit stops, it's all about the racing on the track.
Well, no doubts there'll be plenty of action today here at the Sao Paulo Sprint.
Okay, right, let's see what happens here. What compounds we got? So we got 3 mediums there for Ocon. I mean, can we go slightly more aggressive on the mediums? I mean, perhaps we go with the softs for Ocon and maybe go slightly more aggressive on the mediums for Lando. Yeah, I wonder if it'll be a bit of a split strategy today. Let's see how we get on.
24 laps around Interlagos awaits these drivers in what should be an entertaining sprint.
The 100-kilometer dash around Sao Paulo is typically packed full of overtaking opportunities, making for a thrilling event as the season nears the end.
Of course, Kevin Magnussen won't feel his penalty until the race tomorrow, so
it's all about racing.
let's see. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be quite split. Most people have gone onto the mediums. But it's lights out, away we go. Start off the grid, of course, for Esteban Ocon, and he's going to take the lead going into turn 1. And he does take the lead very, very well there. And he is into the lead. And he needs to push off into the distance now. Forget about his teammate. That battle will sort itself out throughout this race.
Okay.
He is the only one out there on soft tyres. His tyres are going to be shot come the end of the race. Norris under pressure now from Zhou Guan Yu, who makes it past.
Keep what you're doing. They've been making mistakes, so let's put them under pressure.
And now goes down the inside of Zhou in return. Good move that from Lando Norris. Now has another chance to go down the inside. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, Zhou seems to have better straight line speed today and glides past.
Has been enabled. Okay, mate. This is currently P5.
Let's see what happens here. Obviously DRS enabled. I'm thinking if Ocon can stay close here and look after his tyres a little bit, could be in a good place. But we shall see. Norris currently struggling to get past Zhou Guan Yu.
We don't want to overcook the tyres. Confirm. No need to push the tyres. Yeah, good.
Ooh, virtual safety car now. Who's crashed there?
We've got an incident.
It's Bottas and Nick De Vries, I think. Up into turn 4. Oh, that's a nasty crash from Nick De Vries. Sends Bottas straight into the wall, and both of them are out.
VSC. Okay, mate, let's get that delta to as close to 0 as we can, please. Copy up.
De Vries will get a penalty next time out.
Can watch for debris.
All okay?
All okay, all okay.
Virtual safety car ending.
Yeah, confirm.
Okay, I'm pushing again. Yeah, this is working out okay for Ocon. Norris has passed Joe Guan Yu now. Now can Norris get past Charles Leclerc?
DRS disabled, DRS disabled.
Looks like he should do here. It's going to go down the inside. Makes it work. Good manoeuvre once again. And now right behind Kevin Magnussen, and once again this is going to be a great move. What a move that is from Norris. He is a man on a mission. Now who's going to have DRS here? Weirdly both of them. Norris is going to chance it, and there was contact there.
A guy turning into me. Makes sense.
Are you okay?
And he has lost his front wing again.
Big hit. Check everything's okay.
I don't think we don't have any of those front wings, so he's just going to have to deal with it now.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. That could cost Norris dearly. It's going to be happy days for Esteban Ocon, though. Because he is now chilling out front on his own. Could give him a big advantage tomorrow in the race. Now, how's Leclerc's tyres? Leclerc's tyres look good. Ten laps to go here. Just tell him to avoid curbs, try and prolong his tyres a little bit. This is pretty decent from Ocon. And then we're going to just attack in a couple of laps' time.
Come on.
Yep, time to attack as much as you can, Esteban.
No more DRS.
That's exactly what he's done. He's on to the final lap now. Got some yellow flags out there. Looks like Esteban Ocon is going to win this sprint race. Meaning he's going to start on pole position tomorrow. Can Norris get anywhere near? Oh no, don't run out of fuel on the line, mate. Come on. Well, he's going to finish second at least.
And that's the checker
Thank
flag.
the Lord.
Leclerc is the winner.
It's going to
in
be the
today's
same
sprint.
for Norris. But 7th there. Yes, just ran out of fuel when it mattered most. So that's going to cost Ocon 1 point. Let's hope he doesn't lose the championship by 1 point, eh? Right, there you go. Leclerc wins it. Perez 3rd. Albon a brilliant 4th. Guan Yu in 5th. With Piastri 6th. Norris 7th. And Gasly in 8th.
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
Brazil loves a home racer, and none more so than the brilliant Ayrton Senna. His victory here at Interlagos in 1991, fighting a broken gearbox, is one of the most emotional moments in F1 history.
Any thoughts on Esteban Ocon and his performance this weekend, Karun?
You know what, Crofty? They're performing well above what's been expected of them so far. All in all, not a bad place to be.
And when it comes down to it, there's simply no telling what will happen here in the ups and downs of Sao Paulo.
Okay, now there could be rain in this race, certainly towards the end of our running. So it might be 2 fairly aggressive stints before heading on to the intermediate tyres. And try and take them all the way to the end. I think that might be the plan. We'll swap it the other way for Norris. We'll go mediums then softs. And then inters until the end of the race. That looks good to me. Right, let's get ourselves into it then. Gonna push them from the get-go because as soon as we get into wet conditions, the fuel will burn off or will increase a lot, and obviously we might have a we're actually going to emergency manufacture a couple more just in case something was to happen in the race. That's fine. Let's get into it. Here we go. Come on,
We're not
Ocon.
too far away from the race start here as we edge closer to the 71 laps of the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We look now to Esteban Ocon, who's clearly ready and raring to go.
They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds after lights out.
And it looks like we're good to go. And now, it's time for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. And it's lights out.
Okay, lights out, away we go. And once again, Ocon has the chance to possibly overtake going into turn 1. And he does just that. Excellent start for Esteban Ocon. Now, Norris in 6th place does not want to fall behind Oscar Piastri here, who's starting on the hard tyres. Lots and lots of variation in strategy, but there goes Piastri down the inside. But once again, Ocon looks like he is the early pace setter here. And looking very, very good for it. We know that rain could be coming at any time. Sort of around lap 26, 27. So it's now up to Esteban Ocon to pull out a bit of a lead here. Preferably more than a second. So that he's not caught in a DRS battle with Charles Leclerc. There goes Norris. He's right behind Alex Albon. Should be able to make the move past him simply because Alex is on hard tyres, sorry. It goes around the outside. Very nice move there from Norris up to 4th place. Ocon knows this is a huge opportunity to swing back some points in the championship. Already gained 5 yesterday, 32 points now. The gap, if Ocon was to win today and Norris only finished 4th, for instance, it gets him to back within a race victory of his teammate, and it could go all the way down to the wire.
Just focus on those temps. Copy.
Here's Norris coming up on Sergio Perez. We have some yellow flags. And there goes Norris through. It's a good move. He's trying to come back with DRS. Doesn't quite manage it though. Just sort of holding station here with Chancellor Clerk. Norris is holding station with Perez. Now then, I think full attack is going to be the order of the day for Esteban Ocon. Pulling out a decent gap here. Ocon to the likes of Verstappen. Liam Lawson is who he'll hope to come out in front of here.
Understood.
Just file into that nice little gap between Zhou and Lawson. Decent pit stop. And while Lawson and Russell are in the pit lane, so actually worked out very nicely for Esteban into a very, very nice gap.
%100% pace.
Okay.
Understood.
So in comes Norris. And if he can come out just behind his teammate, again, that'll have worked out pretty well. Pretty good.
Let's go.
Copy.
These are nice fresh tyres. And we go around the outside of Zhou Guan Yu. Nicely done. Well, if he can get past Piastri here, that'd be ideal. Well, he's going to get past Albon. I thought Piastri would be the more likely candidate. He got past Albon instead. I'd argue that's even better. Oh, it's a bit of an incident there.
Yeah, that's it, guys. I got hit.
All okay?
I think he's okay, just about.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
It'll be okay.
Now there's the car
Just
of Piastri.
a little bit clumsy again from
Not a lot of
Ocon.
wiggle room here. Oh, that's quite an impact between them.
Got his tyres on the grass a little bit as well, so just dropped his tyres a little bit. So I just have to drop that to standard.
Okay, mate, so let's look after these tyres.
No further action,
DRS disabled, DRS disabled.
which is quite surprising. Now then, here comes Norris down the inside, and he's through. That is a very, very good move from Lando Norris. Needed to be to get past Piastri there. Now then, we've got Albon and Zhou just ahead here. Ocon currently 12.6 seconds behind Charlie Leclerc. When is that rain going to come? Oh, Leclerc's in, so that is going to be Ocon back into the lead. Now, will Norris also get past here? He will. So it's pretty big in terms of this race. Yeah. He's so close to being able to make this move. Just can't quite do it right now. Yeah, goes round the outside of Zhou Guan Yu. That's a huge move. Very well played. In terms of lap times, yep, Ocon still doing bits out front. This could be the moment for Lando. DRS open and flies round the outside. Very, very well played. Lando Norris. And now should be able to just glide away from Albon, and looks like a 1-2 is going to be secure here.
We don't want to overcook the tyres.
We're expecting that rain to come pretty shortly.
It does look like there could be some rain later on.
Copy.
When is that rain going to start? Looks like we've judged this perfectly. Perez looking pretty racy at the moment.
See some
And
light
there
rain.
is the rain, right.
Confirm.
Time to move to aggressive.
Stay close.
We need to time this well. Still going.
Doing a good job so far. How are the tyres?
Struggling a little bit more with the rear.
Okay, understood. Could do with bringing them down slightly if we can.
Copy.
Maloney's in. Yeah, I think Norris has to come in regardless this lap. Maybe Ocon will leave it one more lap.
Box this lap.
Confirm.
So we're boxing for an inter. Box.
No,
box,
just
box.
bring him in this lap.
Yeah, happy to box.
Tyre to inter. Tyre to inter.
So here we go then.
Box at the end of this lap. Box at the end of this lap.
Ocon's coming in.
Okay, box.
Box for inters. Box.
Let the tyres come back to you.
Confirm.
And Norris is in as well now.
Pit lane.
The others stay out there.
It's slippery.
Cool.
I don't know how this call is going to affect this race. It looks like lots of people... Oh, the wheel nuts got stuck. That's going to affect Norris's pit stop as well. He comes in. And that's a slow stop as well. Oh, no. 6 seconds. Wow, we've thrown it away in the pit stops. Because now...
Okay, it's going to be close on pit exit. Push.
Perez and Leclerc are going to be able to push pretty hard. Yeah, they are in the pit lane. Wow. Yeah. Ocon's not in a bad position here. But we're in an odd position where both tyres will work pretty well. Perez, Verstappen and Leclerc are in the pit lane. Ocon retakes the lead then. And is actually well out in front. So, yeah, the intermediate tyres were the correct ones to be on. Yeah. Norris now is behind Charles Leclerc, but could have been a hell of a lot worse. So now we're in damp conditions, which means there's no more DRS, which makes Ocon almost untouchable, you would say. Yeah, gonna let that run through for a little bit. Outside temps could be a bit of an issue.
Can use overtake.
Yeah, confirm.
Oh, he goes down the inside and he's through on Leclerc. And should be able to finish off the move. Does finish off the move. So 3 seconds behind his teammate Ocon. But most importantly is past Leclerc.
Just focus on those temps.
Copy.
Yeah, those tyre temps could be an issue. That's going to mean our tyres don't last as long.
Keep us informed of what's going on out there.
Yeah, it is.
we're
It
back.
is right.
Back to sort of dry conditions, which means the DRS will be coming out again. It's all happening here. But it's just teetering on the edge of being damp again. And just as that's happened, Leclerc had just passed Norris.
We suggest a little bit more Lyco.
So I think
Yep,
just biding our time here is going to be the way forward.
Update on track conditions when you can.
Try line
Here
up
we go.
right now.
Yeah, again, it's going to have DRS. And he's going to go down the inside. He's through. Back to damp now, but has pulled out a second gap to Charles. In a very odd position here. Well, that rain could stop at any point. Looks like it is going to get wetter towards the end of the Grand Prix. Only 10 laps to go or so, and we've got pretty comparable tyres to the guys around us, so it's all going to just be about whether we can keep it on track. It looks like Ocon is going to be the man to take victory today, and to be fair, you know, other than his little incident with Piastri earlier in this race, he's had a very smooth weekend. Out-qualified Norris in the end. And looks like he's going to get his 8th victory of the season in these changeable conditions. But I suppose we will see. Because Norris, again, is battling Charles Leclerc.
Other people are hitting the walls.
Just be careful of debris.
So
Is
VSC.
everyone all right?
Yes, everyone is okay.
It's Bottas again.
VSC.
So he crashed in the
So let's
in the
just
sprint.
positive on that delta.
Copy.
He's had another crash in the race. Right, VSC ending.
VSC ending.
Yeah,
There
confirm.
we go then. 5 laps to
we
go.
got them.
Yeah, 3 laps now. Ocon just not looking under pressure, is he? Here we go then, final lap of this race. And it's Esteban Ocon, who looks like he's going to control it all the way to the finish here in a very wet Brazil. He's driven very smoothly, very consistently. His teammate has done well to fight back through the field and get himself second place. But it's going to be Esteban Ocon for the 8th time this season. He's going to come up to the line and win the Brazilian Grand Prix. Very well played, very well driven. Esteban Ocon wins. Norris comes over the line in second. Leclerc finishes third. Perez continues the good form for Mercedes. He's going to come over the line in 4th place. Could have been a little bit more. Who knows? And, well, Kevin Magnussen, the man who started on pole yesterday, he's going to come over in 9th despite starting pretty much at the back of the grid today. Really underlining the pace that Mercedes are showing. There goes Magnussen over the line. He finishes 9th. Zhou Guanyu is going to be the one who rounds out the top 10. Very, very good. And, well, Ocon closes the gap to his teammate. It's going to be
Now that's an excellent drive today from Esteban
less than
Ocon.
25 points now.
It was a truly excellent win, with everything working together for the team and driver.
A great display of team spirit there, as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment. And there's no denying that the Frenchman deserves this result. He was absolutely brilliant.
And that's excellent, seeing both the team's drivers up there on the podium together.
And that means, here in Sao Paulo, it's party time. Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race. But how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And from our team in Sao Paulo, a big thank you for joining us this weekend.
The next round of the season will see Formula One return to the States as the glitz and the glamour of Las Vegas awaits.
Okay, very good then. Very, very good. Esteban Ocon wins. Lando Norris in second, meaning there are exactly 25 points between them. That means just a DNF for Lando Norris and a win for Esteban Ocon would take us into a finale where they are level on points. It's going to be pretty intense. Obviously, Norris is the big favourite. He's had 10 fastest lap this year as well, which has given him an extra 9 points over his teammate. It's all added up, isn't it? Into the pit stops, it wasn't great for us today, but 7th and 9th will take it, I guess. Okay then, let's see how much profit. That was 1.5 million in the end once we bought our emergency parts. Got our side pods manufactured there, and Esteban Ocon becomes a 90 rated driver just in time. Very, very good. There's our cost cap fine, by the way. It keeps adding up, but you know, we've got so much money in the bank, it's not actually much of a not much of a problem. But yeah, next time out we will be back with the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too. If you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.